Now, going over to the business blunder of the day, you have Ford to recall about 270,000 Broncos yet again, which, God bless Ford. People still buy their stuff despite recall after recall after recall. Perhaps only Jeep is worse in terms of reliability, and yet people still buy it. I am impressed the brand is that strong. People continue to buy it, seemingly no matter what. Now, this comes to us thanks to NBC News, and they say, quote, Ford recalls over 270,000 Bronco Sport and Maverick vehicles for 12-volt battery failure issues. The recall affects certain 2021 to 2023 Bronco Sport SUVs and 2022 to 2023 Maverick pickup trucks. And there you can see the fun Bronco outside by the mountains, as all three of them will do, as most of them are just pavement queens. Though, I do have to admire Ford. That is the only stick-shift SUV you can buy in North America new. Though, granted, if I won the lottery, I'd probably get a Porsche, what is it, the Porsche Cayenne GTS, which is a stick-shift V8 SUV they made around 2009. They only imported like 300 of them, but if you want a crazy, funny, like, stick-shift SUV, that's what I would go for. But I'm a little bit unusual in that regard. I know most people just want two pedals these days, as sad as that is. This comes to us thanks to Mr. Burke, who's the writer over there, saying, quote, Ford recalled hundreds of thousands of vehicles because of concerns over battery failure issues. They say that the NHTSA said the 12-volt battery may experience, quote, degradation and suddenly fail. Battery failure and it's funny, it's a government document for this part, so you have to spell it out in the most bland government way. They say, quote, battery failure can result in loss of electrical accessories. Who'd have thunk it? Including the hazard lights, or cause loss of drive power, increasing the risk of a crash, unquote. Which, yes, thanks to you for spelling out the obvious. Great job earning your dollars, government employee. They say, quote, Ford said this is a supplier manufacturer defect. Of course, not them. It's not them, it's a supplier, which, sure, but isn't allegedly the someone at Ford Motor Company in charge of your subcontractors and suppliers? That's allegedly a job over there, right? Again, I understand a vehicle is one of the most complex things most people ever buy in their life. There's between 10,000 and 30,000 individual components of a vehicle. It's extraordinarily complex. Now, that being said, it makes sense. A lot of this is outsourced. There's a lot of subcontractors, Bosch being one of the largest ones on the planet. But I mean, part of your job is qualifying the parts that are good to put onto your vehicle because, again, the subcontractor for this, it doesn't matter. Most of these types of businesses are indirect sales models. So most people will never know the brand or never need to buy that brand directly. And yet you'll see the brand Ford. That's the one that's issuing the recall. So it hurts their brand because they didn't take care of the supply chain and reliability of the parts that they're acquiring. Now, they note that owner notification letters will be mailed out around February 3rd. The recalled vehicles should be inspected, and if necessary, a dealer will replace the 12-volt battery for free of charge, which is also not great for the dealers because, again, that's dealership as warranty work or recall work, which they're paid at much greater. It's a discounted pay rate that they receive. Now, the manufacturer, Ford, is going to pay them for that work, but they could be making a lot more money doing standard maintenance work or upselling the customer on other accessories and installs like that. So it's frustrating for the customers because, again, you got to drive there, have them fix this, and maybe you get lucky and they have a loaner vehicle. Maybe not. You have to Uber somewhere the whole time they're replacing it. But again, it doesn't bode well with one of the companies that has one of the worst reliability ratings to keep having more and more recalls. And especially this, where this seems so simple. Again, I know there's a lot of parts that go into it, but the fact that they're not doing more quality assurance with the supply chain and their subcontractors is pretty concerning. And I gotta say, Ford, that is yet again why you are the business blunder of the day. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in today. Again, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you can click that button, I greatly appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. It's a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.